How is everybody doing? Let's spot some of those altcoins that are just about to pop. We've seen some popping already from the previous live streams that are doing very, very well here during the last few days. Guys, how is everybody doing? Make sure to destroy that like button on your way in. Share some love here with me for this live stream, because we're going to analyze here the price of Bitcoin. Do we still have much more upside potential? Are we topping out? What is the price going to do? It does look like that we've broken out from this corrective lower high resistance trend line. We are facing a little bit of resistance here at the $44,000 range. I'll explain why in just a few minutes. We are going to take a look at some altcoins. We also take a look at the DXY. Some altcoins here lagging behind very much. We do have here Zilliqa. We've been waiting for Zilliqa now for over a week right now to start getting some pumpy action. We are nicely in this uptrend, building up for that explosive breakout. Don't worry, Zilliqa will pop out at some point. Whoever's in a Zilliqa long here from the price levels that we mentioned over a week ago are in some pretty nice profit. We also see Acropolis, since we talked about it on the video update just a few days ago, it is up over 10%. We also have Comp also breaking out since the video update, over 7% already to the upside, squeezing out from this symmetrical triangle, looking for higher levels. Of course, these positions can already be protected. Remember, we are at a crucial zone right now with Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin going to have enough steam to create a new yearly high and smash out, or are we getting here exhausted and we're going to see a major corrective move? Remember, Bitcoin, if it were to get a pretty deep corrective move here in the coming days, it is going to drag most of the altcoins to the downside. So we need to do very good defensive trading, also learn how to take some profits. Of course, we do see some altcoins with major upside potential. Who did get into a trade on Polkadot? Polkadot absolutely exploding finally here. We've been talking about this for over 2 weeks since we were trading at the low 5-cent range. My first target zone would be that $7 first lower high, and if we do reject from that level, obviously take some profits, but overall looking for higher on Polkadot. Since the entry point, we are already pumping over 30%, and we were waiting, very boring, for this major consolidation at the resistance of the descending wedge to finally break out, breaking out nicely here the last few days, making really nice gains. Guys, we have some altcoins still that haven't been moving aggressively. We are going to try and detect them here on the live stream, okay? This is what we've been doing here on the latest live stream, doing some altcoin hunting, because we are following here this over here, which is the altcoin season cheat sheet, where we see Bitcoin, Ethereum exploding, large cap coins already exploding out. We've seen Solana, Avalanche, ADA finally exploding. Also was mentioned on one of the live streams several days ago on a symmetrical triangle, getting ready for that explosive move. Look at this. This one started taking off properly today. Very nice. Who got into this long position on ADA as well? We were mentioning this also a couple of weeks back here. This double bottom scenario getting squeezed in this symmetrical triangle, a consolidation from, like this at a big major resistance zone is bullish. These consolidations are bullish because you're building up here with higher lows. You're getting that bullish pressure, okay, of higher lows, ready to get that explosive breakout. ADA is pumping also over 30%. Something that we were talking about, guys, L1s are going to take off. We got Algorand, ADA, Solana, Avalanche, you name it. We've named so many L1s, okay, in the top 50 that we're likely going to start exploding, and we are seeing it happening in front of our eyes. Who has been taking some long positions on these L1s, ADA, Avalanche, Polkadot absolutely exploding, guys. Really nice gains. So we want to detect some of them. Okay, low caps. I think CTSI, we got a few of them that we can eye here to see if they are ready to get a significant move here to the upside. Cartesi is looking pretty nice. They're going to be some mid cap, low cap coins that are going to start exploding in the next coming days. We are here to try and detect those ones that could get those major large moves to the upside. If you are here basically for the TA, getting ready to make those gains like we have done the last few days, if you have any other great YouTube channel where I can see those altcoins that are going to pump so I can make some gains also, let me know, guys, because overall, I can't see them anyway. If you do know any good channel, always good to see a good channel that are talking nicely about some altcoins, risk management, how we can hop into those coins and make some gains, guys. Most importantly, Bitcoin. How is Bitcoin doing? We want to do the analysis on Bitcoin. It looks like that this corrective move did find an end here just on the 7th of December. Here, very nicely, very three-wavy structure. As you can see, we are pumping up with very large volume, and this does look like, as we've broken just today, the lower high resistance trend line, that we could be heading, okay, if we do get a pullback or not, we could be heading to some new yearly highs. And there is also a reason why we could do so in the next coming hours, next coming days. That is because we are building up some liquidity. There's hundreds of millions of dollars here of liquidity at 44,500 at the yearly high. Are we going to hit those levels? Maybe in the coming hours, maybe in the next coming days. Very likely, in my personal opinion, I think Bitcoin will be creating a new yearly high. And then we're going to analyze the situation. Are we going to successfully break out from the yearly high and go to much higher levels? Or will we create here a swing failure pattern double top? We're just going to have to wait and see. There is really not much resistance above us, guys. There's a monthly level at 45,500, but you know the deal. I personally think that Bitcoin is going to manage to hit round about the $48,000 range, okay, which would be that value area high of this area, the 618 Fibonacci. That is the moment, okay, we can possibly see the price starting to get exhausted. If we consolidate at this range, I will be willing to sell a small percent of my portfolio here, okay, just taking some profits. We need to take those profits, guys, because if we don't take profits, then we're going to ride everything back down again. Share some love, guys. What's going on with the like button? Come on, it only takes a few seconds to scroll down. Smash it up, guys. What's going on? We got this free education. We've been talking about some altcoins the last few days that are pumping. They are all in the green. Acropolis, guys. This is a mini cap cryptocurrency that could basically do a 2-3x in a matter of a few days. Forget about Bitcoin doing, 2-3x in the coming days or a couple of weeks. You want to get them on altcoins. This is the moment where the huge gains can be made. And I can already tell you, this one still hasn't rocketed. We got a really nice good entry from the video at the 0.0057 cents, which was basically almost near the bottom of this descending wedge structure, already pumping 10%. So we're already ahead of the herd here. If this starts breaking, I did buy here some spot Acropolis. I'm up already 15% since I bought this I bought a bunch of Acropolis. Also got into a swing long position. Guys, Polkadot exploding, Acropolis exploding. We got many altcoins exploding here. If you haven't got a trading platform to use, you have two great options. One of them being Bybit. Bybit for me is my favorite. Also, you have Mexi. You get great bonuses down below in the link in the description. If you scroll down, they're the first two links, okay? Bybit, $30,000. If you can't trade on Bybit because of restrictions, you know the deal. Mexi also has a great bonus, and all of these altcoins can be traded there. Let's analyze different altcoins, guys, the ones that haven't been popping, because a lot of you guys might think, oh my goodness, I'm missing out on all of these altcoins that you have been talking about during the last few days. And yes, all of them are in the green, guys. All of the altcoins mentioned on live streams are in the green. They're making good profits. And your question is, let me know, guys, in the comment section, Did you hop in some altcoins here, making some really nice gains? Let me know right away. Now, we want to try and spot them, right? Let me go through the comment section right away. And maybe you got an altcoin there that hasn't popped, okay? You can also say, hey, this one hasn't been doing any moves and it's a great crypto project. We can analyze it together here in the live stream to see if we can see that, massive upside potential in the coming days. So we can all together make some great gains. Excited for this live stream. Nikolai, today has been such a great day already. Yes, we can see, markets are pumping, altcoins are pumping. We are making gains. Crypto is back. Already warmed the like button. Adware, thank you very much for that. The Jade, hello. Dippin, how are you doing, my man? Father Time, thank you very much for joining. Got one of my moderators here already live and kicking. Let's go. What's up, Daniel? Jafar, hello. Trader Mark, what's up, brother? Valentino, in a short, don't like this price action. Looks like a bull trap now. My goodness. Stay cautious when you're shorting. I mean, Bitcoin is hitting a little bit of a resistance zone. I'm going to explain why right away. However, let's understand here, zooming out, that this is still very much bullish. We are in insane market bullishness, and we cannot fight the huge major trend. Yes, you can speculate into some short scalp scenarios, levels, managing risk very, very well. The reason why we are hitting some resistance here at the 44,000, 44,100 range is it's because it's the value area high of this trading zone. So no doubt Bitcoin could actually struggle at this moment to get a pretty decent pullback of a few $100s. This is definitely a possibility. It's the value area high. We just tapped that daily level, okay? Untapped daily level. That was basically the daily close and open from the 5th and the 6th of December. You can see that daily close and open just tapped a few hours ago. No, not even that. About an hour ago to the dollar right there, already getting that reaction, already getting that pullback of a few $100s. But also we have 7/8 Fibonacci that still hasn't been tapped. It's slightly above round about the 44,160. So there's a lot of confluence. The price action is already getting a bit of a reaction here at value area high, daily level. So a pullback here of a few $100s is possible before going to higher levels, okay? If you are getting into any shorts, be quick, guys. Shorting this market in a massive bullish trend, you want to be very, very cautious, okay? Because higher time frame, guys, this is still very much bullish. Impulsive, corrective, impulsive, corrective, impulsive at the moment. And we do have a chance to create new yearly highs potentially today, okay? It is possible. We need to get above this daily level value area high. If we do so, then it's going to be looking very, very good. Of course, we'll be only a few $100s away from creating that yearly high, and off we go. We go to higher levels. Tortuga, how are you doing, my man? Thanks for joining. Hello, Andy from Philippines. How are you doing? Valerie, aloha and good morning. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday and have a great weekend, everybody. I want to take a look here at some, my DAG is doing well, thanks. DAG, I did not end up buying DAG, but this one's up massively. Constellation, my goodness, this one pumped like crazy. We were talking about this one when it was trading around about 3 cents, 3.5 cents just a few days ago. DAG is doing insane. DAG is doing crazy. I didn't end up buying some of this crypto. Oh my goodness, and it's exploded. Yeah, it's exploded. We talked about DAG a few days ago being a great project and looking for that possible pumpy action. So no doubt that this was buying levels a few days ago. If you did buy DAG a few days ago, then you're already up, 50%. I didn't end up buying DAG. You can't buy everything. You can't buy everything, guys. I've bought so many different altcoins, but DAG was definitely a good option. This one is a great crypto project, and I do believe that this one has a lot of upside potential for not only for the next coming years, coming months, also the coming years. This one is up like crazy. My DAG bag is doing great. Someone in the comment section, yeah, it's looking absolutely phenomenal. We talked about this one round up about the 3.5 cents just a few days ago, and it's absolutely rocketing at the moment. Really nice. Big pumpy action during the last couple of days, so congratulations on you. DAG is up 84%, no leverage. Yeah, imagine that. It is up, you know, massively. 60% approximately since the last few days mentioned on a live stream. So yeah, it's a very good project. Would you feel comfortable buying DAG at the moment? Well, no, the moment to buy it was much lower a few days ago, once mentioned. Classic kind of bottoming out, descending wedge kind of structure, you know, ready for that pop, guys. Let's try and find some that haven't been popping just yet. How are you doing, guys? Yes, Dot. Yeah, Polkadot. Some people here longing Polkadot finally bringing in those gains. They are bringing the gains. I did buy some spot Polkadot, so very happy with the gains. Not as huge as DAG. I mean, the mid cap, low cap coins, guys, they're the ones that are going to make you some huge gains. And DAG is a mid cap cryptocurrency. It uses the same technology as FTM, and also I think the Ministry of Defense, you know, was looking very carefully into this crypto project, and you know, maybe that is definitely a good sign for the next coming years. So DAG, I think, is a good investment for the long term. Even though it's got a pump already of over 50% the last few days, it is still at very bottom levels. You know, this is good for the long term. I think definitely good for the long term. In my personal opinion. Right now, not a great level to either long, to either short, to either buy. It's just popping. I would expect higher levels, but you know, getting into a long position here can be dangerous, just in case you do get that, you know, pretty decent pullback that should happen at some point. But yeah, DAG is doing absolutely wonderful here, guys. Over 50% pump in the last few days. I got Polkadot, says Cornish. Absolutely wonderful. Yes, in the dot position, says Benaz. ADA has been pumping. ADA has been pumping. We talked about ADA also over a week ago when we were trading around about the 34-cent level. And yeah, exploded very nicely. GRT popping nicely. We got GRT. We want to see the ones that haven't been popping, guys, because yeah, GRT looking very good and a very strong uptrend, and it looks like it wants to start getting into that big major rally. It's breaking out from the value area high here of this trading zone of the last over 12 months. Looking pretty good. GRT to have continuation to the upside. We want to eye some other ones, guys. Robinhood nearly weekly resistance going to pop on ETF. Okay. Hex looks like a good TA. Wow, Hex. What is going on with Hex? Long time since I haven't seen this one. Right. I don't know what's happened with Hex or with Richard Hart and all of the rest of this, but Hex did get a significant pump here in October. Got a pretty decent corrective move. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, this is very impulsive, no doubt, and this is very corrective. It could be finding a bottom formation. I would expect this one to actually kind of break through here of this wedge. Yeah, everything points out that Hex, I'm not sure if you can leverage Hex on the exchanges. I'm not sure if it's available on... Probably not. Yeah, Hex is not. It's a. I'm not sure if you can leverage trade it. Maybe on Binance. I40X longed at 518, still holding, says Carol. Absolutely wonderful. You're making an absolute killing then. Absolute killing with the altcoins that we've been mentioning the last few days, guys. So congratulations. Absolutely exploding. Hi, Andy. Can you check Near? Near Protocol, great project. What is this one doing? I am tempted. I am actually tempted in buying some Hex on spot. This one got a horrendous crash. This got a horrendous crash. My goodness. Yeah, this one just got absolutely wrecked. No doubt it did insane pump. So if you did buy this when you had to buy it back in 2020, you made an absolute killing. And right now, you know, we can speculate in the short term for like a 2x gain or something. It did a really nice pump of almost 300% back in October. It's getting a very, very steep corrective wave at the moment, but it does look good. This is very, very corrective. Once this kicks off, it's going to kick off big time in my opinion. So just by looking at the chart, it looks really, really nice. Maybe not for swing longs, you know, this could actually continue going down and sideways, but maybe for spot buy, you know, this is pure speculation. This is like get in, do a 2x, make your profits and make bank, and then just leave the rest of it, right? Be responsible with your investing. Let's take a look at Near Protocol right away on the chart to see if it looks pretty nice. Well, this one has been pumping already pretty strongly during the last few days and weeks. So yeah, it is a great project, Near Protocol. Yeah, would not be too interested at the moment as we're going to start hitting some major lower highs. We got this one and we got this one. We're very, very close to them to get that possible rejection, possible swing failure pattern. These are very significant levels, and I would just be cautious right now. It's in a big major uptrend already. Would have been nice spotting this, you know, just a week back or even 2 weeks back. Right now, would be not interested in this one. You know, this is a moment you would want to take some profits possibly out of the table, getting close to that lower high. Just struggling a little bit at the value area high here. Of course, upside continuation could still happen, no doubt, but really would not be interested in getting into a long position at this moment on this one. It's just gone too much right now. We want to stay cautious. Alice not yet popped out. Let's take a look at Alice right away. We got some altcoins here provided from the community. Reach me out, guys, in the comment section, because we are going to be looking some altcoins here for the community, all right? Altcoins that you think, well, this one did break out from this descending wedge also. Yeah, this one already pumped significantly. It is still at that double bottom phase, okay? At the double bottom resistance zone, Adam and Eve, double bottom scenario right there. Struggling at the resistance. Once this resistance is cleared, then I would be expecting a significant pump, possibly to the next lower high, which would be sitting around about $1.80. This $1.80 would be a target zone. It looks very realistic. That would be the target zone of the double bottom. If you do break out nicely, you can see here how that would be the target. So you got the double bottom right there, and the target zone for Alice would be around about $1.80. $1.80, $1.90. That is a significant pump of 50%. It looks pretty good. It is at resistance. I wouldn't believe so that this could actually break out. It already got one rejection here just a couple of days ago. Well, a few days ago. This was late November. Already got one quick rejection. Looks like it has got the pullback. Managed to hold our support here from resistance, flipping it right there. And looks like we're going to have another attempt to break out. This does look like it could have some significant steam still to have a major push. Alice is one of those mid-low caps. Let's see how much here does it have. Yeah, mid-cap cryptocurrency. It is at 100 million market capitalization. The mid-caps, low caps are going to start popping very likely in the coming days, guys. So looking very, very good for mid-cap, low caps. We are interested in them. Okay, remember, we need to follow these steps. This is the moment that we are making gains during the last few weeks and the weeks ahead. We need to know how to flip our profits and get into the mid-low caps. Okay, the phase 4. We are currently in phase 2, phase 3 at the moment. Large caps, Ethereum starting to make the move. We have in a lot of the mid-low caps that still are not running, guys, and will likely to follow. We are in the hunt for them, and possibly Alice is going to be one of them. Okay, it has had a significant rise already during the last few weeks. However, I do see this still making a significant move up, possibly to the $1.90. I would target that as the first target. I think Alice can be traded on Bybit, guys, so you know the deal. Can you trade Alice on Bybit? I think so. It does ring a bell. Alice US dollar tether. Remember, you do get that great bonus on Bybit. It's another way to support the channel. Bybit, 30k of bonus depending on what you deposit. Mexi as well, guys. You can trade Alice also on Mexi. So Alice looking pretty juicy. It is true that this is not the greatest level. It is not the greatest level, but we recognize the double bottom. We recognize the breakout of the wedge. We're recognizing it's building up into the resistance, getting ready for that possible explosive move. We've seen this double bottom play out also on other ones, such as Theta Network. We take a look at Theta just to recognize that double bottom scenario, and we can see how Theta exploded out from that descending wedge structure and the double bottom. You can see it right over here. Bang, bang. When you take a look at Alice, we are hitting the resistance of that double bottom. We're having large cap coins breaking out already, and we have the mid cap coins getting ready. Alice does look pretty good here for that breakout in the next coming days. It might create a little bit of choppiness here, still building up. If it does continue with that build up, forming a symmetrical triangle, of course, we know that this is just fuel to absolutely rock it, okay? So just be patient. This might just not break out just yet. We might get a little bit of a squeezed range still, but it's looking pretty good. Those mid caps, low caps will start popping very soon. Let's analyze here. Scenario, Polkadot, love the TA, Andy, Mark, thank you very much. Very basic technical analysis on the altcoins. We focus more on advanced technical analysis on Bitcoin. And it is true that Bitcoin is starting to face an important resistance zone. Struggling at the moment, getting that reaction, value area high of this trading range of the last few days. And it's also a daily level that was just tapped here to the dollar. And now it's getting a little bit of, struggling a little bit. So we could get a few $100s of a pullback here. Don't be scared. If it does, it's just very likely to happen. Algorand, we've been talking about Algorand. We are late to the party already. Algorand exploding. We talked about Algorand, double bottom scenario, symmetrical triangle. We talked about this one a few days ago. This one is popping already. We talked about this when we were trading at 13 cents, and this one's up already 35% since our entry point. We talked about Algorand double bottom scenario, consolidating, which is insanely bullish. This is a bullish pattern, symmetrical triangle into a resistance zone, ready for that breakout. This one's up already 35% since we talked about the possible long scenario. I did buy some spot Algorand, making some great gains with this. It is time, guys. It is time to make gains in crypto. So yeah, Algorand, I do see more upside potential. Algorand, I don't see it stopping anytime soon. I think Algorand could be heading to the next lower high, which is around about 23 cents. And that would be my first target zone here on Algorand. Looks pretty good. We are currently in some really nice pushy momentum here. I would not fight against this bad boy at the moment, as it is just rocketing here and could still have some more steam to the upside. Detected here this symmetrical triangle just a few days ago, saying, hey, Algorand at 13 cents. This is likely to break to the upside, break the double bottom, the double bottom resistance, right, which was sitting here at the 14 cent level, getting ready here, struggling, symmetrical triangle, bang. If you in Algorand that long position, you can protect position, you can maintain that long. It does look like that more upside is likely. I would be targeting the first lower high right over here, which is round about 23 cents. Algorand looking pretty nice still for the next coming days, legends. ADA is up to something. Yeah, ADA also. ADA is absolutely rocketing. We talked about this as well. Same scenario. They're just rinse and repeat, guys. Double bottom, symmetrical triangle inside of the resistance, bang. We talked about this over a week ago, saying that, ADA is ready. It's lagging behind. It's lagging behind because we had Solana breaking. We had AVAX breaking. And this is why we do the streams. We go to the streams and say which ones haven't broken out yet, because you can get into that long position. We had Algorand, we had ADA, we had, you know, many other ones. H-bar, what's going on with H-bar? I haven't checked H-bar. But H-bar, is it breaking already? Is it popping? H-bar is moving up. We talked about this at the low 60-cent level. H-bar, still very nice, pumping here. ADA, my goodness. I did not buy any spot ADA. I missed this long position. I am in a dozen of long positions, but I did not enter ADA. Just did not. You know, we cannot have 50 long positions, right? We can, but you know, I'm happy with a dozen of long positions, right? So I am in a long on dot. What should I do? Oh my goodness. First of all, you need to learn technical analysis. You need to learn why are you getting into a long position, where's your stop loss, and where is your take profit. Not randomly ask me, I'm in a long position, what should I do? My goodness, run to the woods. No, I do not want those type of questions. Polkadot, I think an easy target zone here for a take profit, especially if we do reject, is a lower high right there, which is sitting at $7, round about $7. Yeah, I think $7 could be a first take profit one, especially if it is rejected. If we start rejecting from that level, it's going to be a take profit zone, okay? If we do not reject and we continue to pump, then we go into the next level, lower high that could reject, we do not know, is that $8 level, okay? So first level, $7. If it is rejected, this lower high is rejected, I would look to take some profits off the table. If it's not rejected, then $8. If $8 is not rejected, then we go into the $10 zone, which would be the top of the wedge, which is the ultimate take profit, guys. I think Polkadot can go to $10, and that is only a 100% pump since, you know, the entry point that we talked about. It's only around about 100% pump. A lot of them are doing over 50% pump in hours and in a few days. Polkadot is just a large cap. It's steady, but it's also, you know, it's very stable in my opinion. So I do see this one rallying very nicely during the next coming days. So far so good. So far so good. Bitcoin getting that rejection from that value area high of this trading zone. Struggling a little bit, but we are having a lot of support here. I would worry on Bitcoin as soon as we start losing value area low, for example. If we get back beneath value area low of this trading zone, it's not going to be looking too great. As long as we are above the lower high resistance and the value area low, basically around about this zone. So if we do get a pullback to 43,600, 500, I wouldn't worry that much. We might even hold the point of control, but for the moment, Bitcoin does look pretty good to create a higher low, you know, somewhere in this stage. Let's wait and see. If we start getting some pretty sharp moves to the downside, it ain't going to be looking very good for Bitcoin. So it is at a resistance point. We cannot deny that. Even though the market looks very, very bullish, you know, we are at a local resistance at the moment. Here at the 44.1k zone, which is the daily. It is the value area high. It is, you know, the 7/8 Fibonacci hasn't still been hit, but overall very, very close to it. We are at resistance and we cannot deny it. However, these pullbacks, I don't see these pullbacks doing something like this, right? Could it happen? Maybe yes. And maybe we are going to create a much larger pullback before we get that, you know, continuation to the upside. Very, very hard to say at this point. But yeah, we are at resistance. FTM, let's take a look at FTM. I think FTM has already pumped quite a lot. Yeah, it's just same scenario. I mean, this double bottom is not the best looking one, but overall it's like the bottom formation right here, then the eve, right? Then you hit it once, you are consolidating, you forming that kind of cup and handle, not the most beautiful one, obviously. And a cup and handle, you want to see it in an uptrend, basically, not in a downtrend. But overall, double bottom, yeah, just about kicking off here. Phantom does look like it wants to get into a major rally in the next coming days. Kind of wanting to break resistance here. It looks like it can succeed. not the best looking one to jump into a long position right now, to be honest. I prefer seeing squeezed levels. Acropolis, guys, my goodness, this is a baby cap. I mean, I don't know what this one can do, but this one rallied 300% in the summer in a matter of a few weeks. This one did a 300% rally in the summer of this year, just a few months ago. Do you know what is the market cap of this one? And this one is a pretty nice, interesting project. This has got a 600,000 market capitalization. It's a baby. Basically, a mini whale can move this price, over 100% overnight. So they are very speculative, but they're the ones that can make you huge gains. I actually bought some spot buy on Acropolis because if you do think these cryptos that can make 300% rallies in a matter of, just about 2-3 weeks, Ethereum can't do a 300% rally in 2 weeks. Bitcoin obviously cannot go over 300% from current price levels. It would have to go to $120,000. That is not going to happen in the next coming weeks. We are here to speculate. We are here to make gains. And there are some mid-low cap coins that can absolutely make us a killing. I'm not sure how much of you guys can invest, but people that do have significant amounts of money, right? And you can just, if you invest $20,000 or $40,000, you can turn $40,000 to $100,000 in a matter of 1 to 2 weeks, and that is crazy gains. And this is the moment to do so. Zilliqa's looking good. I can see Zilliqa here. Zilliqa, in my opinion, it's still at good levels. It's just about to take off. We talked about Zilliqa now, I don't know for how long, probably for, over 2 weeks now, that Zilliqa at the 2.3, 2.2 cent level was still a good level. We have the double bottom formation, and we are targeting round about the 3.7 cents, which is these lower highs over here. I bought a bunch of spot Zilliqa. I see this one doing an easy 2x in the next coming days, maybe a couple of weeks. We do not know when the price is going to rocket. This is the same scenario as Polkadot. This is a mid-cap coin. So we are seeing Polkadot. We are seeing, DOT. We are seeing Algorand. All of these are large cap L1 projects. These ones are taking off. The ones that are not taking off from the double bottom scenario, breaking the resistance level, are the mid-cap coins. Zilliqa is an L1 project, and it hasn't taken off yet. It is just about to do so. It is just about to do so. This is the kind of coin that you're going to wake up tomorrow morning and you're going to see it at the 3 cent level. And you'll be like, oh, it finally took off. It finally took off. We are struggling here at the resistance of the lower highs. We have our double bottom. It's just a full recipe, guys, to break out. So Zilliqa still looking pretty good. I got a couple of longs on Zilliqa. I did buy some significant amount of Zilliqa because I do see an easy 2x in the next coming days, couple of weeks. So very nice. Zilliqa is taking off. We did take a look at this one. Yeah, we were trading around the 2.1 cent level. We were already breaking out from here, and it was just looking very good. So far, Zilliqa from entry point zone is already up 10%. So not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Zilliqa, I am betting big time on Zilliqa. For me, it's an easy 2x. Easy 2x. Realistically, okay, could it do a 3x or 4x in the coming weeks? Maybe yes, but we are talking short term. We are talking responsible, being responsible for our acts, okay, because maybe this is going to hit this level and get a huge major pullback round about the 4 cents. And then obviously if we did not take profits, then we are going to regret it, right? But it's already a 2x, hitting, round about the 4 cent level. So looking pretty good, XLM, we can take a look at XLM, Stellar Lumens. What is XLM doing? XLM could be on the verge of making a move. I like this one. The main reason I like this one is Yeah, this one's starting to move up here today. Oh my goodness, this has got like a really nice epic inverted head and shoulder. And it could explode. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. XLM could be on the move. We have an inverted head and shoulder here, with the neckline here around about 13.2 cent level, where we have these lines over here, right? This does look pretty nice. XLM looks pretty interesting for a significant move in the next coming days. We have finished the formation of the right shoulder, and it looks like we want to pop out from this major resistance zone at the 13.2 cent zone. It's looking pretty nice. It's looking pretty nice here for that explosive breakout in the coming days. So far, we are recognizing here on XLM, on Stellar Lumens, that of course this has been having some insane impulsive moves in the summer. The highs is almost at 20 cents. Summer highs at 20 cents can be very much achieved, in my opinion, in the next coming weeks. Okay, it's probably going to take a little bit of time. It's going to consolidate here. It's probably going to start breaking out, but overall, you know, it does look very good. Beautiful round formation with an inverted head and shoulder pattern, getting ready for the next move here to the upside. XLM looks pretty spot on, guys. XLM looks pretty good. Yeah, just about to pop. Nice spot on this one. Would be nice to get into this speculation right shoulder formation, because you can see here how, you know, the bottom of the left shoulder is kind of the good buying zone, right? And you're already speculating on an inverted head and shoulder. So obviously this round consolidation would have been the absolute ideal buy-in. It would have been the absolute ideal buy-in, speculating on that right shoulder, right? To break out the resistance. It is happening though. It is pumping, and it has very high probability to break out. And if you go to the textbook technical analysis, right, inverted head and shoulder, you know, target zone, this should get you all the way up to around about 16 cents. And I would say more upside would be likely to come to the summer highs. Looks pretty good. Yeah, XLM on the verge of that move to the upside. Zilliqa, please. Yeah, we've been analyzing Zilliqa as well. Zilliqa's looking good. It's looking for that explosive breakout. It is on the way. Zilliqa is on the way. Just a matter of being patient. We've been patient for over a week right now on Zilliqa. I bought some Zilliqa. I am in some swing long positions as well, and I think it's just looking very good. Beautiful double bottom, cup and handle, resistance from, you know, this kind of descending wedge structure, and it's just about to pop. I do see Zilliqa trading at 3.6 to 4 cents in the next coming days, potentially, give or take maybe 1 or 2 weeks. We do not know how explosive it can be. It can be very slow, but overall looking great. It's on the verge of breaking resistance from Adam and Eve, cup and handle, guys. Looking very juicy. Let's take a look at that. Adam and Eve, double bottom, cup and handle, guys. Whoever's not aware of this simple double bottom formation, it is just at resistance, just about to explode. We got the left bottom being this one very sharp, and then the nice round formation, and it's in confluence with the lower high resistance trend line. With this major consolidation, yeah, this is ready to pop. Let's go. Zilliqa looks amazing. Devault, thanks for joining. I didn't see you there here in the stream. Devault here in the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Devault is a coach also in the Legends community, providing insane analysis in the Legends community. We talked about, you know, with Zilliqa, there we have it. We have Zilliqa long position. I've been talking about some longs here in the Legends community. We also had QNT. We have got Bitcoin as well at $41,800. We had several altcoins, of course. You know, in an uptrend, in a bull market, everybody's a genius, right? We can basically long and make profits on a lot of the altcoins. We want to trade responsibly though, because, you know, Bitcoin could get that decent pullback at some point. And if Bitcoin gets the pullback soon, altcoins will likely to follow. So we remember every day we need to stay humble, that those gains can be given back to the market if Bitcoin gets that pullback. But anyway, shout out to the Vault here, moderator on YouTube. He is a coach. He does insane analysis also in the community. Remember, if you want to join the Legends community where we provide great TA and possibilities to take advantage of this market, you got the link down below. Okay, here, as you can see, Legends trading community. Let's continue here right away. Shout out to you, the Vault. And yes, he is confirming that Zilliqa looks amazing. You know, it's just like when we do compare these charts to Stellar Lumens, man. You got me with this one. Somebody said Stellar XLM. Oh my goodness. Look at this beauty, inverted head and shoulder in this corrective move. It's just screaming for a breakout. You know, I feel a little bit late on this. But even though, you know, it has high probability in breaking out here, guys. It's just not a great level to long at resistance, right? And of course, if you're waiting for that breakout, then you're already entering late. You might not even get the pullback to retest the neckline, and it will just run, okay? And it's kind of, you're missing the trade. So you want to try and long in advance. This would have been a great long position a few days ago, okay? Down here at the 11-cent range. Would have been absolutely great for a long. But anyway, we cannot long everything, guys. It's just, we are trying to spot many different altcoins. But it's still looking pretty good. Anyway, Zilliqa, it looks so nice. You know, when you do take a look at VeChain, when you take a look at Theta, when you take a look at all of these different ones, I mean, look at this. You know, look at the similarities of this descending wedge structure, and this is the case of Theta network, and this double bottom formation that consolidated a little bit here at the neckline, at the resistance of the lower highs, and then smacked out and had a pump from the neckline to the highs of 40%. This is what I am expecting to happen to Zilliqa. You got the double bottom resistance. You know, I'm expecting easily that 40-50% pump in the coming days. Looking very juicy, very nice. SLP, Cuervo, let's take a look at SLP. What is this? Is that Smooth Love Potion? Smooth Love Potion? Really? It might be good. Let's take a look at it. It's getting the move already. Yeah, Smooth Love Potion. This is a crypto I think it's a utility cryptocurrency for the what's that name of that game? The most famous gaming project that got the hype first. I can't even remember the game. What's that game? Yeah, anyway, it's a cryptocurrency from a game. Zilliqa has been checked, my friend. Zilliqa looking good for that breakout. SLP has massive inflation, very true. It is used for that that Pokemon game. I can't remember which one. Axie Infinity, that's the one. Axie Infinity, thank you, Legends. Yeah, it's a utility token inside of the Axie Infinity game. But overall, this one did look pretty good as well on the lower high resistance breaking out. So it did have a kind of a descending channel, descending wedgie structure that broke out nicely here just a few weeks ago. But yeah, big inflation on this one. AXS, what is AXS doing? Axie Infinity. I mean, yeah, we talked about this descending wedge several weeks ago on Axie Infinity, and we did some analysis here on Axie Infinity, looking for that possible breakout. it's same scenario at the moment. Double bottom, and it's kicking off right now from that double bottom. Look at it. All of them are forming this. Not all of them, but most of them are forming that double bottom. Look at this. Adam and Eve double bottom. And it's just breaking out from resistance. It struggles a little bit, but it builds up with higher low. It's just building up, and it's just ready to pop. Axie Infinity looking good here for continuation to the upside. Big pump this weekend. I think weekend, as mostly it is retail, and retail like to FOMO. I would arguably discuss that the pumps are going to continue during the weekend because we do not have big market makers that could actually crash the market, and most of the retail are FOMO and don't want to miss out. And I do think that the pumpy actions can continue during the weekend, guys. So I think we could be still safe with a lot of the altcoins during the weekend. Laplacian is saying PolyX, Sir Andy. Let's take a look at PolyX. PolyX right away. US dollar. What is this one doing? PolyX. PolyX. Polymesh. I'm not sure if we're going to have PolyX. I'm not sure if we do have. What is this one? PolyX. Oh, a bit of a volatile crypto this one is. But ain't looking too bad. Massive volatility here in October. This one pumped like crazy in October. This one in October just had a pump of 240%. Looks like it is finding a bottom formation here, looking pretty nice, but stay cautious with these ones. These get nasty wicks. They get nasty wicks, and you know, they're very complex to trade. You would have to use low leverage, but this does look like a nice round formation for a possible leg up. When you come from a crash and you consolidate like this, you know that you got much higher probability in the price moving to the upside than actually moving down. Okay, so ain't looking too bad. Ain't looking too bad here on this one for the price to get some momentum. I like the round formation. Yes, well, came back from camping this weekend and ADA shitted to the upside. Yes, sir. Right. Yes. Sorry to be late. I was forced to watch 20 adverts entering stream. I put the lowest on the stream, okay? So maybe it was one advert. But yeah, definitely consider YouTube Premium. Please watch Loom. Let's take a look at Loom right away. What is Loom doing? Wow. Absolute insanity. Loom Network. This one had a huge pump. I remember we got two tokens here. Of course, there's Loom New and Loom Old. But this one got a significant rally. Look. I'm tempted on this one. Massive big pump. I don't know what happened here on Loom, but this one also in between September and October had an insane rally of 800%. My goodness. Obviously got a huge corrective wave here to the downside. All of those gains. This is why it's important to take profits, guys, because one of these nasty candles will happen at some point in big major rallies. So we need to take those profits. But analyzing this one, I mean, what could we analyze on this? Big major consolidation building up here. Question is this? It did go over the all-time, well, the high here from the bull run in 2021 in April. Yeah, I'm not too sure. This is volatile, mid-cap, low-cap coin. But it does look like it's finding a bottom here at this zone. Very volatile. Stay cautious in trading this one. Maybe for spot buying. No major patterns, no major descending wedges here. I mean, you could arguably discuss... Yeah, you could arguably discuss that this is already the start of an impulsive wave. What I like about this one, looking just at the basic structure, you got the lower highs, lower lows, and it's already creating a higher high right there, more internally over the last few weeks. And you know, you do have that double bottom formation right there that's broken out, could be tested as support. It is a possible bet that this one could actually start moving to the upside. It is a mid-cap coin. It did manage to break structure here. Nice double bottom formation formed from the last few weeks. And officially creating a higher high. It is looking pretty good, to be honest, for this neckline to hold to get more upside continuation. But very, very volatile. Stay cautious if you are trading this cryptocurrency. What is... I think Loom, yeah, Loom can be traded also on Bybit, Mexi also, but it's very, very volatile. It's very, very spiky, but it is looking pretty good. This one got an 800% rally back in September, October. How crazy is this? You know, if you want to make those huge gains, maybe this is your bet. If you want to like double, triple X your gains, of course, it's a massive pump and dump here. But it's finding a nice floor during the last few weeks. And this does look pretty good to actually be forming a higher low. On the lower time frame, like I explained, it looks quite good from this local downtrend in November and December. It looks pretty good. Yeah, but very complex, of course. Too volatile. Too large of moves here. But it ain't looking too bad. I'm going to take a look at this one. Do a bit of research. I've seen it before. And I think this one, I bet all YouTube and social media, once this was trading here with a 500% pump, a lot of people were talking about it, right? And then obviously you're late to the party. When this gets to social media and everybody's talking about huge gains on Loom, you're late to the party. They're going to dump on you. So I like this, how it's found a nice bottom formation during the last few weeks. Got to be honest, it does look pretty nice as a bottom formation. Maybe it's going to be one of those altcoins that does significant gains in the coming weeks. If we were to follow here the altcoin season, you know, maybe Loom Network as it is mid-low cap, 150 million. It is a mid cap, I would say. Mid-cap coin. This one could make some significant gains. I want to do a little bit of research on this one. Why did it get this massive huge pump back in September to October? 1,000% pump in less than 2 months, and in 1 month from mid-September to mid-October, 1,000% pump. This did a 10x in less than 1 month. So maybe this one could be bubbling up for the next coming weeks to get some huge gains. Ain't looking that bad. Ain't looking that bad. Reef has a beautiful curve on the weekly. Reef. Let's take a look at Reef. I want to save this one as well. Let's take a look at Reef right away. Yeah, same scenario here. You got a massive double bottom formation. Just about to smack out of it. Reef is, I think it's a mid-cap coin, right? Reef. I remember seeing this one back in the bull run. Reef is looking pretty good. I mean, this one got absolutely destroyed, and no doubt that this is the moment you want to get in, guys. I mean, if this is a good project for you, you've done your research. You know, after this getting slaughtered in the bear market during 2022, part of 2023, and having this major bottom formation during the last few months, it is about time. It is about time. There's some clear signs of a nice double bottom formation right there, and just tackling that range. It is just tackling the range, getting ready for an explosive move. Remember, guys, this is what we are following. You need to follow the money. What the money does is it pumps Bitcoin, it pumps large cap coins. Once they make those gains here, they start transitioning into the low caps where they can explode. They can do 5, 10x in a matter of a few weeks. And we are getting ready for this. Reef, I think, is pretty good. Remember, I need to do a little bit of research on this project. I can't remember what it's. Reliable, extensive, efficient, fast. I'm not sure if I did a sponsored video on this, but I really do not remember. We'll have to do a bit of research on this, but it is looking quite good. Looks ready for that explosive breakout. It is just about tackling the resistance level. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. I think Reef can be traded. I think it's one of those altcoins that are added on Bybit. It is added also on MEXC. Reef US dollar tether perpetual. You have it here on Bybit, guys. Remember, you do have the links down below for that incredible bonus on Bybit. Bybit MEXC, guys. You can trade these altcoins right over there, and you do get a great bonus, and you do support the channel as well. Reef, god damn it, really would be tempted to actually buy some spot Reef here. I would want to do some research. I don't want to randomly buy coins that I want to take a look at the inflation. I want to take a look at the team, the roadmap. What is Reef doing here? And what's the roadmap for the next coming months? But definitely on the chart, it looks wonderful. On the chart, it looks really, really good to continue making some pretty nice gains. Really, really nice. So yeah, Reef looking good, just about to break out from the double bottom resistance. Aave pumped a lot already. Aave did pump significantly, if I'm not mistaken. So I think Aave, we are a little late. Let's take a look at Aave. No, not Ape. We got kind of a symmetrical triangle breakout here. Yeah, it is not that. I don't like it that much. I don't like Aave that much here at this current price zone. It's kind of at the value area high as well with this trading zone. It is above it. Not liking this one too much here for buying, to be honest. Hi Andy, huge thanks for all your great work. Excited today to say I applied for the researcher role. Been in the marketing industry for 5 years and trading crypto for 6 years. Many thanks. Hey Cullen, thank you very much, guys. Yeah, if you want to go full on crypto, guys, we are hiring, okay? So if you want to actually work for the Bitcoinsensus community, we have social media specialist, okay? If you are good at social media and research, we have crypto industry researcher and also social media video editor. If you're good on editing shorts and all of that, you want to apply because we might hire you, okay? We might hire you. You got a few jobs down below in the description. You just need to click on there, fill in the form, and then obviously we'll be in contact with you, okay? So if you want to go full on crypto, we do have here a few different jobs, okay? If you're good at editing videos, check it out, guys. You're also social media specialist or crypto industry researcher, okay? You have all of those jobs to apply for if you think that you are good on any of them, all right? We are hiring. Let's go, continue right away. Atom Cosmos breaking up to resistance. Let's take a look at this one here from Forest. Atom, right away. Yeah, it is also not the best looking double bottom, but it's the same scenario. It is, all of them are at the same stage. They're all at the same resistance. Funny enough, where, this double bottom is not the most good looking one. This should have been a little bit sharper, but it's still a nice round formation right there, and they all at resistance, just about to break out. How is Zilliqa doing? Is Zilliqa just about to smack out of it? It is just about rocketing, guys. We are back. We are making gains. Bear market of 2022 was hard. We were buying, we were accumulating. Now some altcoins are the ones that are going to give us significant gains, because Bitcoin, if you buy Bitcoin at $30,000 and it pumps to $40,000, okay, that is not even a 50% pump. So you might think, I bought Bitcoin at $30,000 and I'm making some nice gains right now. You can buy some altcoins today, and in just a few days you'll be making the same gains, just like if you bought Bitcoin at 30k and right now it's sitting at 40k, right? So now, seriously, the opportunities, the big opportunities, the more riskier ones, but the ones where you can make some huge gains and make significant amounts of money, guys, are on the altcoins, okay? I regret not buying more Bitcoin when we were sitting here at, $15,000, $20,000 range, okay? I was dollar cost averaging at the $20,000 area, also at 25k. I regret not buying any more, but right now I have stacks of US dollar tether that I can take advantage here, because I very much recognize the rules here of altcoin season, and this is when altcoins are going to start popping. And if you missed out on Bitcoin, don't worry, you still have chance here on a lot of the altcoins to make significant gains. And we're not talking about a 10% gain, we're talking about doing 2, 3, 5x gains in the next coming weeks. Of course, maybe a 10x if there is a good lucky one, but overall, let's stay realistic. The 100x gains are still not going to come. That is saved for the bull market, which is probably going to enter during 2024, 2025. Now we can make some short-term gains, okay? Forget about the 100x coins. I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there, the next 100x altcoin. This is not the moment that you're going to make 100x, guys. This is for the next bull run. This is just a little run that we're having, and we can take advantage. We can 2x, 3x our money. I'm staying realistic here because I know we want those 100x's. There will be some 100x's in the bull run, okay, maybe in 1-2 years. But right now, we want to have our feet on the ground and just realize that this is just a really nice run that the market is giving us that will top out at some point in the next coming weeks. Bitcoin tops out at some point and gets a pretty sharp pullback of several $1,000s. A lot of the altcoins will get destroyed. And I want you to play the safe game, okay? Play the safe game. Enter early. Start thinking of taking profits as you move up. Be defensive on your positions and rinse and repeat, right? I think we will be getting a good opportunity in the next coming months, possibly in Q1 of 2024. We'll be seeing some big major corrections, and that is the moment we want to start dollar cost averaging in on the good projects. Let's continue right away. How to apply for cryptocurrency researcher. Well, you just have to click here where you're on the live stream right now. Scroll down, you can see the tabs here, okay? You can see the links: social media specialist, crypto industry researcher. You have them right there. You just click on there and this will take you to fill in this form. You just fill in the form, you send it, and we'll be in contact with you, okay? So we need those researchers. I do not have time to start researching hours because I do technical analysis, I'm doing trading, I do YouTube. There's no time. We need some researchers. Apply for the job right away if you're good at researching different things in crypto, such as, any related news, crypto projects, you name it. So let's take a look right away. Why DOT will be delisted from Binance? My goodness, I have no idea. I haven't checked out that, but why will DOT be delisted from Binance? I don't know, but Polkadot is on the way to our first target zone, which is that $7 level. It's a lower high here, and depending on how we react to this level, it will be a take profit zone. If it smashes out through that level, then off we go to the next target zone, which is this lower high right there from February, which is also a target zone, $8 If we do reject from that point, it's a moment to take profits. No rejection, we're off to $10. So let's see what happens here with DOT in the coming days. Really, really nice. Let's take a look. Check. Looking good, Andy. Let's take a look at XEC. Somebody here is saying that it's looking pretty good. Yes, it's looking good, as in nice bottom formation right over here. Yeah, it's kind of bottoming out. What is this one? eCash. eCash. It's looking pretty good. eCash is looking quite good. When you're in a major downtrend and you start losing selling pressure, this is a pretty obvious accumulation stage. This one looks pretty good for some pumpy action. There's no major resistance or pattern formation here. I mean, you could arguably discuss, you got the lower high resistance right there. So you got 1, 2, 3 right now. You have been forming higher lows here during the last few months. So it's looking quite good here, getting squeezed right now. And it could lead into a pretty nice breakout. No doubt that there's significant volume here on this pump created in the summer. And we could be targeting the highs of the summer easily if we successfully break out here. So that would be a target 1 right there, just in case you do double top from that level and get a pretty decent pullback. Ain't looking too bad. It is looking pretty good. We recognize the volume and the impulsive move here from the summer, this being the corrective move. I mean, it is facing that resistance of lower highs, so it's just pure speculation that this is going to break out. We're hitting the 618 Fibonacci as well from this drop, where we are getting that resistance. I mean, obviously, not a great level to get into a long position. I mean, you would be speculating on that breakout. If it starts breaking out, then I think that would be a good. If you start closing some really nice, a daily candle above the resistance here of lower high above the 618, then obviously it would be good for long day trade long on the retracements. But it looks pretty good here for the breakout. Right now, it's just at resistance. It could get a pullback. Man, this price action is the same as the 2018 market rally from Bitcoin. Look at this price action. This reminds me so much of Bitcoin back in 2018. Look at this. Check out this price action. Check out this price action right over here, where you have this massive descending triangle breakdown and then rallying here to the 618 Fibonacci, right, and topping out. Look at this price action on eCash. You got the massive run, descending triangle, breakdown, round formation, and you're rallying here to the 618 Fibonacci. Oh my goodness, this might even be the top. But if this is this is basically mirroring this exact bear market from 2018, 2019 and the major rally. So it's hitting 618 Fibonacci. You look at this pattern, it's just identical, but on lower time frames, right? But we would be, I mean, it does look pretty good. As it's an altcoin, mid-cap coin, and altcoins are breaking through here. We could be speculating that this could break through here in the coming days. Mark Dutch, how are you doing? I know crypto YouTubers that would die to have a mods team like Andy's, hardworking and loyal since the beginning. Mark Dutch, thank you very much. Yes, you are. Strongest mod, here he is. Let's continue with the comment section. Andy, can we get you your take on ADA? Yeah, we did take a look at ADA several weeks ago, talking about this explosive breakout to happen. We were talking about Solana breaking out. L1 projects likely to follow, such as AVAX. Who remembers AVAX also on a stream? We were talking about Avalanche here to get that explosive move here to the upside from this descending wedge structure, from this double bottom formation. We talked about it since we were trading around about the $13, saying Avalanche likely to break out, ADA likely to break out from this double bottom. Bang, here we have the breakout the last few days. I think ADA, yeah, 60 cents ADA on the way. We are on the way here for this lower high. Will we top out at this point? Possibly yes. If it's not going to top out at that point, we'll be heading to 68 cents. So if we do break out here from this 60 cent level, 68 cents will be next on ADA. So whoever bought ADA or whoever longed ADA from the live streams just over a week ago, saying this is getting squeezed into this symmetrical triangle at the top, okay, of this double bottom resistance. You know, when you consolidate like this at a resistance, this is fuel to absolutely explode. This is market makers, smart people buying, selling, accumulating at this zone, tricking the people, and then just absolutely exploding the price action. This was so obvious. When you create a consolidation here of a few weeks at a big major resistance zone after a huge double bottom, it's insanely bullish. And we are seeing this on some other altcoins. So ADA, yeah, ADA exploded, and I think it could continue rallying as it is going parabolic. But the ones that we are looking to break out is Zilliqa. Same scenario. Same, not exactly the same, but you got the double bottom. This is ready. Bang. This is going to explode. It is starting to explode already. We talked about this one as well just a few days ago when we were trading here down at the 2.1 cent level, already pumping over 15%. So, and I think this one is going to pump another 40-50% in the next coming days, going to 3.6 cent level and even 4 cents. So it's recognizing the patterns, the zones before it happens. This is ready. Look at Zilliqa. This is a mid-large cap, okay, but not as large as ADA. Remember, this is what we need to follow. Large cap coins, they are exploding already. ADA, Avalanche, Solana, we're getting Algorand kicking right now. Which other L1s haven't kicked already? Still, Zilliqa. Zilliqa is one of them. Zilliqa is one of them. Why hasn't Zilliqa pumped yet and ADA and Solana have? Because Zilliqa is down at the 135 position in market capitalization. First go the large caps. After Bitcoin and Ethereum pumping already massively during the last few weeks, we get large caps. What have been pumping the last couple of weeks, the last 1 to 2 weeks? Solana, Avalanche, Algorand is kicking off. Large caps, the ones in the top 100, top 50, are losing interest at the moment. You should be in those positions already. Now, what comes next? The mid-low caps. And you could arguably discuss that, yes, Zilliqa is a mid cap, okay? It's ranked 135 million in market capitalization, and it hasn't popped out from the chart. Money will be flowing into these altcoins. This is where the gains are going to be made in the next coming days and weeks. So forget about ADA, forget about the ones that have been pumping already. We want to be ahead of the herd and making those massive gains. XRP, yeah, Stellar Lumen's looking very good. XRP, I don't want even to chart XRP. XRP is, I don't want to chart this. I don't like XRP. I'm sorry. I hate charting XRP. I hate looking at the probabilities. It's just not, it isn't an uptrend. Let's leave it that way. And it could see some upside momentum possibly, but XLM looks pretty nice. XLM has a beautiful inverted head and shoulder that is just about to break out. I like XLM because XLM had a significant pump in the summer, got a pretty nasty rejection, but we realize how this is impulsive and this is corrective. And as we have been correcting here on XLM, look at the formation of this corrective move. Do you know what is this, guys? And this has to be one of the most basic patterns in technical analysis. I also hate XRP, says Devolt. I hate it for charting. I hate it as a coin. It's just, you know, and they have a huge army. There's a massive XRP army. I just don't like it for charting or for trading or for anything. Nada. Out. XRP is out from my listing. XLM looks pretty good. It's just at the neckline. And I think this one could likely get a significant pump in the next coming days. Would it be nice to get into that right shoulder? Beautiful right there to speculate in this consolidation. That was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful long position. It was a shame to not chart this a few days ago. However, you know, if you're long in here, of course, you're longing on the speculation of a breakout. You know, even though it's an inverted head and shoulder, this still is resistance. It's still a resistance block right there where you have seen the price reject several times the last few weeks. But, you know, as we're having that altcoin mania, it is likely to follow. As we recognize that this is impulsive and this is corrective, then obviously we would expect that next impulsive move to the upside on XLM in the next coming days, if that is not going to break out today with a massive move. We're looking very, very good, looking very juicy. It seems like that this is on the verge to start getting parabolic. Yeah, we've been pumping quite aggressively the last couple of hours, already getting a 3% pump in the last few hours. So XLM looks pretty good for that breakout of this inverted head and shoulder structure, as you can see on the chart. So XLM, stay cautious with swing longing. Make sure to use low leverage, but it looks pretty good to get that breakout, to be honest. We want to be cautious. We are FOMOing in. We got Bitcoin at major resistance. If Bitcoin, remember guys, if Bitcoin gets a decent pullback at some point of a few $1,000s, say goodbye to those altcoin gains, because they are likely, you know, Bitcoin, as long as Bitcoin consolidates, retraces a little bit, and then breaks highs again, and then, you know, consolidates, then we are fine. Altcoins will continue to rally. This is very much what we expect for Bitcoin to do, potentially not get that major pullback just yet of several $1,000s, but we just need to be cautious because this has gone a little bit parabolic for the last few weeks, guys, and we know the deal. Parabolic moves end up in pretty sharp corrective moves, and this is going to happen at some point. Will it happen here, or will it happen at $48,000? We don't really know just yet. We just know it's going to happen. And as we know it's going to happen at some point, we need to be very, very cautious with our altcoin positions, okay? So far, we are still good. Bitcoin's still ranging. As we range, get small little pullbacks, we are safe with our altcoins. The moment we start losing some major levels, and in this case, I would say if we do lose today, the value area low of this trading zone at 43,200 range, okay, we could possibly stop there and get a major bounce. However, if we do start losing these lows, we could get prepared for $1,000 drop, okay? And maybe that is going to affect some altcoins, okay? So pay attention to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is losing a major support zone, start, you know, being defensive with your altcoins. Don't go all in. Manage your risk very, very well, because a lot of the altcoins will get pulled back. Nice to see BTC dominance rejected exactly at the 5th wave level. So far, so good. Go alts. We got Devolt also doing analysis on the Bitcoin dominance on the Legends community. and getting that pretty nice rejection here on a fifth wave based on his Elliott wave theory that he did here on the Bitcoin dominance. So far, yeah, we could see a bit more of a pullback here possibly to come back down and test these lows on the Bitcoin dominance. It might double bottom, it might not, but overall, we're getting that pullback, failed breakout, fifth wave according to Elliott wave theory here on DeWalt, and we could be getting a bit more of a pullback here, meaning that, yeah, that is pretty good for some altcoins to continue the rally. Guys, Sui is trash, says Mark Dutch. What is Sui? Sui coin. Sui is trash, according to Mark Dutch. It's getting a bit of pumpy action. Let's take out Sui right away on the chart. We are here to spot some of those altcoins legends. Oh, Sui did break out from this descending wedge structure a few weeks ago already. It's already getting some pumpy action. I would personally not be interested at this current point to get into a long position. Those high highs look very, very poor. Maybe it will pump, but not that interested. Aptos. What is going on with Aptos? Aptos, huge major rally at the beginning of the year. Looking quite good. Got several levels here on Aptos. And get this out of the way. It looks pretty good. I mean, obviously, this is a big major corrective move. So we got the massive impulse, a huge, massive corrective move. And it looks like it has bottomed out at this level. We've got nice round formation. The downtrend has rounded off and it's ready to get some pumpy actions. You could arguably discuss also it's formed a double bottom, or, you know, double bottom formation right there, or a, you know, even a small little right shoulder right there, and is ready to break the neckline. It is just about breaking it as we speak. Not looking too bad. Aptos looking really good here for a significant move to the upside in the next coming days. One that is doing pretty good that we talked about is QNT. We talked about QNT in the Legends community a few days ago, and we were looking for this trading setup, which is looking still pretty good. Obviously, we analyze the situation of this descending wedge here from analysis that I provided a few days ago, and it was good for the speculation of, hey, this descending wedge is good for a possible breakout in the next coming days, giving the possibility of a long position here, managing risk here very well. Stop loss obviously at entry at the moment, and we're running a free trade to see if this one, QNT, is an insane project, and I think this one could actually rally to around about $166 in the next coming days, if not weeks. So far so good. Very recognizing that this is already, you know, the corrective move has finished. When you do take a look here at the wave formations, you know that this is an ABC large wave C here, and it's bottoming out, and you've already got a pretty nice impulse right there with high volume into a descending wedge. A lot of the altcoins are starting to kick off. This is just a green light for this one to actually go to much higher levels in the next coming days. So Aptos, so far so good, looking pretty nice. Guys, Dogecoin, we talked about Dogecoin a few days ago. It's already rallying. I missed out. I did not long Dogecoin, but Dogecoin, yeah, we were talking also about Dogecoin, about this uptrend situation into this double bottom, you know, resistance zone. So around about the 7 to 8 cent zone was good for me for a speculation long position. You know, already hit the first target zone, which is this lower high right there, already getting a bit of a rejection. I do see the possibility of Doge breaking out this zone, but already pumped over 20%. during the last few days, 30% almost since the, the entry point, speculating on that breakout, has already hit a target zone. So it's at resistance. I do see the price actually, managing to break out the 10-cent level and possibly going to higher levels. If we break out the 10-cent level on Dogecoin, I think we are likely going to go to higher levels. However, let's just get here the value area of this trading zone. Yeah, we're above value area high. We do have a chance of price actually getting some significant pumps in the next coming days and weeks. Simon Jones, how are you doing, my man? Hi, Andy. How do you interpret this price action in the last 2 hours, just below value area high, building up to blast off or getting rejected and a bit lower looking more likely? Very good question, my man. These are questions that I do myself when I'm doing the analysis. So that is an actual pro question. This is very disturbing, of course. We are holding in between point of control and value area high of this trading zone. Is this building up for a breakout, or is it actually, getting exhausted for a pullback? I mean, that is the $1 million question, my man. So it's just, for me at this point, it's just not at this moment right now, I think it's not a good long. You could have speculated on a possible short here at daily level. We just tapped it to the dollar. It was very, very fast. But it was an acceptable short position, either hedging your longs, because, if this suddenly starts getting massive selling pressure and starts breaking, a little bit of the lower high resistance structure and starts getting to this zone, then yeah, I would be possibly interested in checking the reaction at the value area low and maintaining above the lower high resistance to then jump into a long. So if we were to hold here on this corrective move, so say that we do this, right, try and attempt to move to lower levels and not manage getting hold by the value area low, if we were to get this choppy price action here round about $43,400, then that is the moment I would speculate that this is holding very, very nicely and that we could actually see the price moving to the upside, finally breaking value area higher and attempting going to higher levels. But at this current moment, this was a speculative short. Yes, it was very quick, very hard. We were recognizing that major resistance in the legends, of course. It's value area high daily 7.8 was not hit, but overall we knew that this zone is resistance. There was a possibility of a swing failure pattern from this lower high. This is also mentioned on the analysis, right? We can hit this zone and get a quick rejection. We already pulled back a few $100. It's just for a scalp because we are in an uptrend. We are bullish, higher time frame, lower time frame. We're recognizing that this is still very corrective. So overall, I'm going to say that for me, this is no trading zone at the moment. Happy to hold some of the long position, and we holding point of control. We're getting bounced from it. We're rejecting from value area high. So overall, market is bullish. This could be a consolidation, just getting ready to break out to go to yearly highs. But it's just not enough for a long position. Not enough, in my opinion. If we come down here, eat up these lows, try and break beneath the value area low and fail to do so, managing to hold this lower high resistance from the corrective move, and we start moving down here aggressively, bang bang, and we hold value area low of the trading zone, then this is going to be good for me to get into a possible long position. But we need to hold the range, because if we start moving down like this, I would not be interested in longing. I would just wait for the price to see if we can react here for the next hours and then jump into that long position, right? Looking for the 618 Fibonacci from this pivot low, pivot high, right? To hold nicely, double bottom, managing to hold the value area low of this trading zone. If we do get hold here for a few hours, then that would be a clear sign of strength and weakness from the bears, and we could hop into a long position. However, if it does not hold and we start moving down aggressively, then obviously no longs to be taken. It could end up into a nasty move down. So we're just gonna have to remain patient. But for the moment, market is bullish. We have broken out lower high resistance from this corrective structure, and everything does point out that we do have a chance to create new yearly highs, maybe before the end of the day, Friday. We do have some liquidity building up at that level. So there is liquidity at 44,500, 600. So there is possibilities and fetching that liquidity. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I've taken a look at a bunch of altcoins. Tengo, you're very welcome, my man. Thank you everybody for joining the stream. Remember to smash up that like button, guys. We've been over 500 people watching the stream, 200 likes. Destroy that like button, guys. Remember, we are hiring. If you are good in crypto industry research, make sure to apply, guys. We are hiring if you want to go full on crypto. If you're good at editing videos, we also have, you know, that form that you can fill in. Okay, if you're good at any of this, we'll be doing an interview and maybe you're going to join the team. Legends, thank you very much. Remember, you got great bonuses on Bybit, on Mexi as well. You got great bonuses. It's another way to support this channel. Check it out, guys. Thank you very much for joining the stream, and I will see you in the next one.